This video covers the IGCSE Biology Objective 9.3.6 on the 2025 CAIE syllabus to identify main blood vessels to and from the liver. So we've already looked at two organs and the vessels that carry blood towards and away from them. So we've got the pulmonary blood vessels that's related to the lungs, we've got the renal blood vessels relating to the kidney, and now we are looking at the hepatic blood vessels relating to the liver. So anytime you see the word hepatic, that's referring now to the organ, the liver organ. So in the liver, we have got blood vessels that are going to be carrying oxygenated blood to the liver and then deoxygenated blood away from the liver. So let's go a little bit closer in because there is actually another blood vessel than just those two main artery and vein vessels. There is a third that comes from the digestive system. So we want to understand how that all works together. So the hepatic blood vessels are arranged something like this. So as I said, the hepatic artery is going to come from the heart and carry oxygen-rich blood into the liver so it can do all of its functions. And then we have the hepatic vein that is going to have deoxygenated blood that's going to be pumped back to the heart to go around and pick up more oxygen and nutrients. However, there is this other vein called the hepatic portal vein. Now what's going to happen is that when food is digested and gets into the small intestine and is being absorbed into the blood, that blood, those capillaries around the intestinal tract are going to all feed into this vein called the hepatic portal vein. Now, this blood is deoxygenated blood. It was oxygenated prior to reaching the intestinal tract, but that oxygen went into those intestinal cells, and so therefore the blood leaving the intestinal tract through the hepatic portal vein is deoxygenated. However, it is very nutrient rich. So it is deoxygenated but rich in nutrients like glucose and amino acids. And those are going to go into the liver, and now the liver is going to figure out what to do with them. And we've already discussed this in a past video, and so if you need to be reminded, you can go back and look at the digestive system there. So that blood, that nutrient-rich blood, now is going to, the liver is going to figure out what to do with it. Is it going to deaminate the amino acids? Is it going to store the glucose as glycogen? Is it going to allow the glucose to proceed to the body? Whatever it is, the liver decides all of this. And so now the blood that's coming from the hepatic artery and the hepatic portal vein both are going to go out through the hepatic vein up and around to the heart. So you just need to be aware when you're labeling where to label these particular vessels. So let's take a look at all the blood vessels. We've already looked at the pulmonary section, so I'm not going to really worry too much about that. So remember, blood is coming out the aorta of the heart and into the heart through the vena cava. Blood is going to travel from the aorta into the carotid artery to reach the upper part of the body, that is the head, and back into those capillaries in the upper part of the body through the jugular vein back into the heart. You don't really need to know those names. I'm just giving them for reference. Then we've got the hepatic artery to the liver and the hepatic vein out of the liver. We've got the hepatic portal vein coming from the intestinal tract also into the liver. We've got the renal artery going into the kidneys and the renal vein coming out. And then to the lower body, to the legs and the feet, we have the femoral artery and femoral vein. Again, that's not a name you need to know, just for your information. So that basically are the blood vessels. You need to know pulmonary, hepatic, and renal blood vessels.